I'm back! It's been so long since I even uploaded a video. I know so much has happened in the last 11 months. I think the first thing I want to say is I want to apologize to all my followers who's been super loyal on YouTube. I know I kind of left you guys on a cliffhanger last year about this thing. All right, hit it!
There's something weird with the car right now.
This is probably my worst camping experience in my whole life. But I just want to say, I am so sorry. I apologize on that. But the good news is, I got so much to tell you. And at the end of this video, I got a little surprise. So, what happened back at around this time, actually, in November of last year? In the last video, I teased that, you know, the car was having a lot of problems and it sounded like I was having the worst day of my life because I was having the worst day of my life. After the crash from Rockford, the FDM was just not the same, dude. Like, it was just not, I mean, it was terrible. And I thought, oh, let me just fix it on the spot, you know, at the last GLD event. Not to find out that the last GLD event was like a huge heavy storm, like nobody showed up, not even the track guys was there, they all left. And I was out there with my tent, and pretty much it all went down south. Like, not only I was working on this car thinking, oh, I know what I'm doing, my sleep was always interrupted because the tent kept on shaking so much because of the hard winds, and then eventually the whole tent just collapsed on the floor. I'm like, I give up. So I slept the rest of my truck. The next morning, the whole track was wet. I took the car out, nothing, dude. I mean, the car drove terrible. And I ain't gonna lie, I was very discouraged. So much, in fact, where I said, you know what? I am not gonna do anything else for the rest of the year. I'm just gonna park the car and I'll let 2023 me deal with it. That didn't last that long because by the next week, I got up and said, you know what? No, I'm gonna fix this car. That's when I started posting a lot of TikToks and obviously the rebuild series. And that's when I didn't really upload anything on YouTube. Not only that, I was just kind of posting on YouTube just for the sake of posting like everybody else with no real direction. And at the time, doing TikTok and YouTube was really stressful because I wasn't really disciplined enough to do two platforms at once. Now, not only I have a better direction, I have a lot more discipline on recording and actually uploading things. So that's the reason why I took a whole year to kind of really rethink myself and head back to YouTube when I'm ready, especially for 2024. Dude, this whole car is a whole new car. If you guys wasn't following my whole TikTok series, bro, we made power. We got suspension. The car drifts again, like actually drifts again. I was linking tracks. I was going to big tracks more than GLD. Dude, this car is what it should have been years ago. But then, unfortunately, on my last event, I was just going a little bit, you know, obviously a little bit too crazy with the RV power, and we have a slight engine noise. We won't figure that out until maybe a couple of years from now because I'm going to be switching into a new platform. And here's the thing. I feel like a lot of you, the second you see it, is going to be super excited because you guys actually seen this car before. And here it is, guys. Terry, would you help me do the honors?